Good evening, everyone. Let's talk about Palantir and Marvell. Now, obviously, two completely different companies, two completely different places of bread and butter here, apples and oranges, yes. But for investors, this is a great place right now because you have Marvell, who this month is going into the S&P 500, working with some of the biggest names in the business, doing fantastic on quarterlies, revenue increasing within a year from now. By this time next year, they will be making 12 to maybe even 15 because there's still time left for something to happen more, billion in revenue on a yearly basis, but the growth is just outstanding too. What this company is doing, what it's going to be doing, and obviously, it's cliche to say here now, but yes, Jensen saying that this is going to be $1 trillion market cap here within the next years to come. It's a situation everyone should take very serious, and if it is going to be sooner than later, even buying this at $300 right now is a very cheap place for this to be right now. So I think Marvell is just one of these companies that, yes, be a part of what's going on in Marvell. It will do well for you in your portfolio as much as you can hoard away. But switching into Palantir as well, Palantir is taking a lot of criticism. Palantir is always taking criticism, but I do believe this is a place where criticism has not stopped it, and nor will it stop it here. Michael Berry has come out here recently and admitted he was wrong and he had to pay up on some shorts that he had. And this is a place too where we just see Michael Berry being treated as human. This is good because now it's proving that yes, he is human. He calls things wrong. But two, if you know Michael Berry, which I think is a phenomenal investor, but two, he tries to play the market. He tries to play investors. He tries to manipulate retail investors, and he plans to continue to do that. He's went after stocks before and he's lost. And this is a lot of what he bets on the downfall of the stock market and companies too. But Palantir continues to reel in huge deals. Palantir continues to push into aggressive deals with, not just the administration at hand, but two, would just privatize deals too into this sector. So we're more than not going to see Palantir back into some high price range of $200. Now, this is where things become very interesting because these two lines will probably zigzag around each other for the next 5 years because, you have Marvell almost back into a $300 range. You have Palantir who sold down into this 130, 140 zone. It has been over $200 for a split moment here, and this is when it was closer to $1 billion than it is now to $2 billion, which is funny. But the situation right now is that by the end of this year, going into next year, Palantir will probably be at or making what Marvell is making on quarterlies right now, and Marvell will be even further ahead than Palantir. Obviously, Marvell as of right now will continue to be ahead of Palantir when it comes to financials, but Palantir, these are two great places to be with two companies right now. And the big underlining thing that everyone needs to know here is that both these companies still have not made it to $1 trillion market caps. When both these companies within the next, let's say, 5 years expanded even to 10, and I don't think a lot of us are going to say that it takes that long, but that's really pushing the narrative here that I don't think is going to take that long. When that happens, you're talking about incredible price action that happens within that time frame. So buying Palantir even at 200 is nothing. Buying Marvell at 300 is nothing compared to what's going to be going on here. These are two companies, very different, but very good for every general investor here. I would not be shocked to see Marvell here work its way deeper into a $300 zone, if not climb in a $400 position, if we continue to see deals be increased here and quarterlies be more shocking than what they have been. But two, the shift could change a little bit too into the years with Palantir, where Palantir becomes very popular again because we see software move so much more aggressive into the next market runs here. So don't kid yourself. These two lines, the orange and the blue here, Palantir and Marvell, they're going to crisscross multiple times into the future when it comes to price action. Just because Palantir is sold down here, do not think this is done. Palantir is going to be a $200+ stock here again very soon into the future. So it's phenomenal how good both these companies are, and that you finding these two companies in such a short moment right now in the market, it's really like holding on to a golden nugget. You found a stream that has nothing but gold flowing down it, and grab as much as you can. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.